Our entry into Spain was quite light-footed. So we probably this is our second serious year. Our first penetration channel was really on the B2B side. So establishing partnerships with some key affiliates, and that's helped us understand the market a bit more. We've now been growing our office in Barcelona, and signs are looking good. We've had a very solid growth. If you look at January to May year on year, it's about 230% growth, as Spain as a source market. And we see a lot more potential. We think the economy is improving, and people are moving online, and it's a good position for us to be in. And the activity in general, through whether it's OTAs or hotel chains, etc., is very good for us, because as a meta search, we kind of have a more comprehensive display. We allow people to make a quick decision on where they want to book and who to book it with. So we think it's a good time for us to expand. Well, there's a lot of ways. I mean, obviously TV is one of the big ones, but that requires the biggest investment normally. We probably won't go full on with that anytime this year. We'll probably look at kind of digital means to grow the business and the awareness, and small tests here and there. We need to be creative rather than focus on just heavy hitting kind of media. And hopefully, between the personality that we've established as a brand, we think we can create some loyalty around that as well.
We've seen that.
So we still believe in meta, definitely, but we do definitely see value towards controlling the booking path a little bit more, and shifting some of that experience over to us, because obviously when it transitions over to whether it's the OTA or the chain, there's a little bit of a discrepancy for the user. So by keeping it for a bit longer, that journey on our side for a bit longer, we think it's more valuable, particularly with mobile as well. We think it can work. So we have a couple of initiatives that we've established. On the one hand, we've started to work with hotels directly now. So we've been doing this for a couple of years in a kind of slow way. Partnerships with the likes of Barcelona and H10 and Hotusa, etc. We work with them directly, and we're looking at what we call assisted booking for OTAs. But our model is really to focus on some of the less known brands around the world and kind of exposing them to new markets. So let's say a site that might not have Spanish, we would expose it in Spain with our user experience. So we open up a new market for them, and it exposes Spanish users to different prices and inventory. We don't think it makes sense to do the big guys because they convert very well already and they're very well known. So we'll see how that develops. It requires a lot of testing, obviously. Well, I mean, for us, despite our name saying hotels in it, we do already provide a lot of apartments and B&Bs and hostels, etc. So that's already been there. In terms of the sharing economy, we definitely see value in promoting that to our users. The problem that we are seeing at the moment is that it's not really comparable. So because we're a comparison site, a lot of these are quite unique to one vacation rental site or another. So we are establishing partnerships with a few of them, and we will see how it goes. It really just requires a lot of testing to get it right. But we believe in comprehensive search for the user, definitely. Look, our DNA is really on the performance side and making sure that the user is converting. So we see ourselves right at the bottom of the funnel. So they've done their discovery, they've done their research, they know where they want to go, and then we can really help them. And we can definitely give them that reassurance that they've made the right booking at the right hotel with the right price, the right OTA or chain. So we don't really want to venture too far away from that. We do believe in customer loyalty, so we're trying to make sure that we can get people back to the site. But I don't think we'll ever be one of these inspiring sites. It's just not part of our DNA, and it would require a lot of resources and distraction to get into that. So far, it's the same. In fact, I think it should be better for Meta in general, because we do promote the hotel directly. It's their brand, so we see ourselves as the champion for the hotel. to have a level playing field with OTAs. We have to be neutral to everyone. We love OTAs, we love chains, we love independent hotels, and we need them all to be there and compete. That's the best marketplace for the user ultimately. Yeah, definitely. I think, I guess it's well documented that on desktop people search and convert better than on mobile. So on mobile there's a lot more search. So we're definitely seeing a growth in traffic. I think it was about 260% growth in bookings for us on mobile in Spain. But the positive signal is that the conversion itself is growing by about 10% year on year. So people are definitely, the behavior is changing. They're more confident to book through mobile and pay through mobile, which is a great sign. Some of that is due to us improving our experience, but a lot of it is also just the market and people just having that kind of faith to book on mobile. We see different trends across the world. We have because we're fairly global, we have a good vantage point. So we can see in some markets it's really crazy on mobile. I think Spain is still a bit behind in that respect, but it also shows the opportunity. So for us, it's exciting because we really think that we can tackle this market very strongly that way.